Students in Professor Fredo Rivera's class, Introduction to Art History, were invited to create a video in response to an artwork featured in Grinnell College Museum of Art's exhibition, Let Yourself Continue. Curated by Associate Director Daniel Strong, this exhibition includes more than 50 women artists from the museum's collection and was organized to commemorate the centennial of the 19th Amendment. In this video, we'll hear from Daniel Tedeschi and Samantha Duhack speaking about work by Alice Neel.
Hi, I'm Daniel.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
Today we're looking at Portrait of Helen by Alice Neel. This ink-on-paper portrait was drawn by Neel around 1960. So what are your first impressions, Samantha?
My initial reaction to this work is more emotional. I get a sense of exhaustion and loneliness from Helen's facial expression and posture. I think it's only after this initial emotional reaction do I start to notice how the formal qualities are contributing to the feeling created in this work. I'm drawn to her face because of the blank background and the liberal use of these expressive black lines that exaggerate her wrinkles. A sense of heaviness is created by the thick lines that form the wrinkles, which weigh down the outer corners of her eyes and frowning mouth and give her a tired, defeated look. It's really a universally recognizable expression.
And I think one thing that makes the emotions of this work so powerful is its timelessness. The blank background along with the monochromatic composition create a lack of grounding in time and space. I, as the viewer, can relate to Helen's exhaustion and loneliness independent of her context. Portrait of Helen confronts the viewer with her vulnerability and invites them to reflect on their own emotions. Everyone is capable of connecting with Helen in this way, and that's what makes this work so compelling.
And this is what the artist Alice Neel is known for in her works.
Yeah, Neel's portraits are known for their humanizing effects. Neel represents her sitters as they are, revealing their strengths and weaknesses to the viewer. Neel's portraits were drawn over multiple sessions, each lasting several hours. Neel would talk to her sitters during these sessions, often prodding them with uncomfortable personal questions as a way of getting to know them on a deeper level. This allowed her to capture their vulnerabilities in her portraits.
And Neel knew early on that portraits were her forte. Despite being criticized during the Great Depression for not painting the masses in her work, Neel continued with portraiture throughout her career, flouting what was considered popular in the art world. Because of her gender and this break from artistic convention, she was not well recognized until the 1970s, when the women's liberation movement surfaced. Neel and her works became representative of rebellion and female liberation. After all, she was a victim of sexism in the art world.
Considering Portrait of Helen in this feminist context allows us to see Helen's vulnerability in a new light. The male gaze in portraiture tends to idealize or sexualize women, but Neel manages to represent Helen in a realistic way. Portrait of Helen gives the viewer a window into an intimate moment between two women, which contextualizes Helen's radical openness.